Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. Today we're talking about 3 festivals. First of all, we'll be talking about the Amsterdam Festival, then we'll be moving into the Paris Festival, and finally we'll be looking at the films that are migrating into the network round for the Los Angeles Lifter Film Festival.
Very exciting.
I can see that we have quite a few viewers, so do let us know who is watching and what your film is, and we'll do our best to shout it out as we usually do. If you have any questions, this is also an opportunity to put them in the chat room, and again, we'll do our best to answer any questions that you may have. Just to introduce ourselves, I'm Natalie.
I'm Claire.
And this is Rupert, who will be joining us on today's stream. Where should we start? Amsterdam, right?
We'll start with Amsterdam because this is our second roundup now for Amsterdam, which is really exciting. So we've still got plenty of time in both of these festivals to watch any of the films that spark your imagination and you want to go and check out, because this festival closes on the 1st of November at 10 p.m. GMT.
We're now in the GMT time zone,
I
so
know.
don't forget, because it is on. Oh, you get an extra day into that zone.
Yeah. And you'll have had an extra hour's sleep or an extra
hours worth of watching.
hours of film watching.
Yeah, exactly. Just to say hi then from Christopher Carl. Cheers from Germany, and his film is No Exit. And we've got someone from Israel, director of Paranoia. So, yeah. Nice. Thank you for joining.
Very cool. Well, yeah, I think what we'll do is we will start with Amsterdam then, and we will look at the first of our 3 programmes, which is our Judges Select Shorts. So these are all films that were rated extremely highly by our jury, and it's really nice to hear that people have been enjoying those. We did the Amsterdam focus groups this week, and it was so nice to get the chance to meet some of you virtually, hear a little bit more about your filmmaking careers to date and your future aspirations. Thank you for people who tuned in for those.
We also did the Amsterdam script focus group as well, which is slightly different to the film side of things, where we'll be getting those screenwriters to pitch their ideas to the network. So if you are a member on the hub or a filmmaker on the hub and you are looking for new projects to get involved with, make sure that you check out some of the pitches that are coming your way. They are fantastic. You may have seen them for the Los Angeles, Toronto and New York festivals as well.
Amazing. So on our Judges Select Shorts, we've had 32 people tuning in so far, 22 of whom have voted, and together as a collective audience you have racked up 368 playthroughs so far, which is not bad. We've had people watching from 18 different countries on this programme. But to start with our audience choice voting, which can change at any minute of course, but this was as of about 2 hours ago. Currently in the top position is When the Birds Are Gone, which is on 9 votes, a German documentary short directed by Jana Stolp. Doro suffers from depression and Parkinson's disease and lives together with her husband Friedrich. Since their daughter left home, she is struggling to find new meaning in life. An emotional portrait about empty nest syndrome, illness and motherhood. And we shouted this film out last week, and it's still in the charts, I was about to say.
In the charts, in pole position on Judges Select Shorts.
But a new one, which is currently in the second place, just behind on 4 votes, is another documentary short called Yusuf E. Romero from the Netherlands, directed by Bas van Est. Among the colourful and crumbling Baroque facades of Havana's Old Town, a group of young boys bet cigar cards on which of them can race to the street corner the quickest. One of them is Yusuf, and for him, running would become the defining narrative of his life. So yeah, if you want to check out some very cool documentary shorts and you haven't seen these yet, go and check them out.
So before we move on, there's a few more people that are in the chat room now saying hello. We've got Megan Miller here saying
hello.
Good morning. Living in quarantine. Hi all, living in quarantine here. We've got Jared Smith, the director of Trace, joining us from Euston. And we've got hello from Philadelphia. I feel like I should be saying good morning, Philadelphia. Is that a show? Is that a show?
It's always sunny.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Good morning in Philadelphia. And Tanya's joining us, who is the director of Beyond the
Amazing.
Blue. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so we've moved on now to Trend Setter Shorts. Currently on 90 viewers, 69 votes, 943 playthroughs. That's going to break this weekend, I think.
Into the thousands.
Into the thousands, with 33 countries watching. That
Nice.
is a lot of countries taking part. So the first film that we have is Chess Game on 9 Votes, and that is directed by Bruno Barisk, and it's an experimental drama from Croatia. During a chess game, 2 friends lead a discourse, and the stories begin to unfold. So moving on to the next one, we have No Exit, which is currently on 9 votes as well. So currently tying with Chess Game.
And Chris is in the chat room, so
and
well done, Chris.
Chris is here, yes. So Chris Carl is the director, and this is a short thriller film from Germany. Steffi finds herself in a dark cellar. The door is locked, and she is not alone. Ooh.
Cool.
Well done.
Well done. So we also have our features programme, the final programme from Amsterdam. And we've had 23 people watch 130 playthroughs of the features so far, which, as we always say, adds up to a lot of hours. 16 of the 23 have voted, so still plenty of votes to come in. And people have been watching this programme from 11 different countries. But the 2 films that we are shouting out are No hay barrio para las mujeres, There Are No Slums for Women,
Well done.
on 7 votes.
I would not have been able to read that, so well done.
Donald Whittier, the director here, is probably thinking that was terrible, though. But this is an amazing film from Mexico. Life is difficult for Anna, desperate for resources and struggling with nascent adulthood in Maquista, Mexico. She doesn't know where to turn. When she finds a bag of money, Anna believes her dreams have been answered. But, as she'll find out, life is rarely so simple. So congratulations on 7 votes there. And then just behind it on 6 votes is a Danish family drama, If I Didn't Care. So this is directed by Peter Borkland Andersen. The over-pleasing Titus always puts others' needs and happiness before his own. However, when his longtime girlfriend Ella wants them to take the next step and have a child together, he is not sure what he wants, and his indecisiveness makes Ella insecure of his feelings to her. So that wraps up Amsterdam for now.
For now, you do still have just over a week to get involved. Remember, it's the 1st of November that festival is closing. Whereas everyone who's taking part in Paris, you have until the 8th of November at 10 p.m. GMT to get your votes in. And this is the first roundup that we're doing for this festival.
Yeah, it's been really exciting to sort of hear. People, thank you who signed up to the focus groups for Paris, because you just got your invites out yesterday, I believe. So we're looking forward to virtually meeting those of you next week who signed up for that.
Yeah, it's always fun, isn't it?
Yeah, so nice. Like just chatting all things film. People are asking each other questions or us questions. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Okay, so should we start with trendsetters? So we have 52 viewers, 21 votes, 324 playthroughs, which really isn't bad for the first week.
Yep.
But 24 countries watching, which is fantastic. So the first film that we have, and all 3 of these films I'm about to mention are tied.
Ooh,
They're tied on 3 votes, but the first one we're sharing with you today is Hidden Secrets, and this is directed by Laurel Jones and Emmanuel Lolal from the UK. So following the lives of families and individuals dealing with the consequence of mistakes, secrets, and lies. Mm-hmm. Then we have Us, which is also on 3 votes, as I mentioned, and this is directed by Shara Gileadi, and this is an animation music video which shows a journey between moments, mood, and consciousness, which produces a portrait of a romantic relationship. And then the final film in this selection is My Brother, which is also on 3 votes, directed by Shalia Aguala, which is a student short film from India. Ram, an undocumented Indian Muslim migrant, is working in the cemetery alongside a young illegal Indonesian immigrant trying to make ends meet in Singapore. Suddenly, the police arrive.
Very cool. Well done to all of those. Our second shorts programme is our New Voices, and this is full of films that are, as it says on the tin, filmmakers who are on their first or second project, either the director or producer. We've got 53 people watching, 29 of whom have voted, and you have already hit 476 playthroughs. As you said, for week 1, these are very impressive figures. The first film then at the moment leading the way on this programme on 8 votes is House Slaughter. This is an American horror film directed by Thomas Peck. Two newly acquainted college friends looking for a place to live find the ultimate deal, a cheap living arrangement in a large industrial house. But I'm guessing it's not all as it seems.
Look at the
So
poster.
go and check that out. What a great poster.
Yeah.
And then we have The Voodoo Vortex on 5 votes, directed by Tony Moore, this time a UK film noir crime. Sam Steele is an Anglo-American detective hired to find a missing girl, but he soon gets embroiled in a dark web of organised crime as he tries to find out why the girl disappeared, where she could be, and why everyone is trying to kill him.
Ooh.
So yeah, go and check those out.
So then the final programme is our features programme, and we are currently on 33 viewers, 13 votes with 305 playthroughs with 12 countries watching. So we've got 3 films that we're announcing here, and the first one is The Evening Word, which is on 4 votes, and this is directed by Theodore Guémeneau from France. Pierre Desmond is getting ready to leave his student apartment and go back home to family for summer. On the morning of the departure, he packs his bags, does the dishes and tidies up the place, but his mind is already elsewhere. Then we have No Plastic Horizon, or in French you would say this?
Un monde sous vide.
Un monde sous vide. Which is directed by Harvey Fitzer, which is from Switzerland, and it's a documentary. Halfway between an environmental documentary and a travel film. This is a story of an incredible tale across Europe. And then we have The Man Who Knew Too Much, which is currently on 2 votes. And this is directed by Michael Oswald from the UK, which is also a documentary. A British Army phys ops operative falls out with the intelligence community and is framed for murder. So there we have it. They are the roundups this week for the Amsterdam Festival and also Paris. And now we're moving on. We are moving on to Los Angeles, and I think there's a lot of people in this waiting to hear which films will be migrating into the next round. So let's take it away, shall we?
Let's start with our judges select. So as you know, you get, in all of our festivals, you get audience choice finalists and jury choice finalists. So for Amsterdam and Paris, jury are currently making their way through all of those films also. So what we're going to announce here are both from each programme. But yeah, let's start with our judges select then. So a huge congratulations to A Guide to Being an Earthling, directed by L.E. Woods, a sci-fi comedy from the USA, which people won't be surprised to see because this was mentioned every week. It was always leading in the charts. So yeah, a huge congratulations to L.E. Woods and their team. We also have In Spite of You, directed by Kevin Rodingen. This is a short drama from Italy about a lover's girlfriend, a young woman who begins to spy on her competition. So this is also going through to the network round.
Then we have Gracie's Aunt by Bennett Johnson, which is a short from the USA, and it's shot on Super 16mm film.
Very cool.
Yeah, the grain in this is spot on. And then we have Cosmotto, which is directed by Robin Miller, which is a documentary, a wildlife and real life story,
Look at that
which
poster.
is from the UK. This is literally unreal, the story within this. So Cosmotto steps inside the mind of 3 Zambian anti-poacher scouts as they deep into their lives and show how they've turned their lives around. Honestly, it is definitely worth watching.
And then we finally have Meet You at the Light from the Judges Select Short. So this is a music video, always nice to see, directed by Alexander Farah. So this will also be joining.
Yeah, again, a very heartfelt music video here. It has a very strong narrative, which is what we're looking for with music videos here at Liftoff. We love seeing a story played through with a good through line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so they were the films that are moving across from the Judges' shorts. Trendsetters. Here
onto
we
our
are,
translation, but I
yeah.
just wanted to say hi to Mitchell, who is the co-writer and actor in A Guide to Being an Earthling. So yay! Congratulations. That's amazing. So yeah, on to our trendsetters then.
So
So
Take it away.
the first film going through is Max Speed. So again, congratulations to Danny, Megan, and all of the team, because this film, everyone has been loving it. This action drama from the USA.
Yes, absolutely. And we've mentioned this before, but they joined us on the focus groups, and it was really great hearing their backgrounds, especially some of the actors as well.
And they're all amazing on social media. You and the whole team are very active and engaging. So yeah, congratulations. We also have I Want to Be Single with You. Again, another film that we've mentioned before, directed by Rahel Grunder. This is a romantic comedy this time, but again from the USA. And that is also going through.
And then we have Incident at School, and this is directed by Jacob Thomas Pilgaard from Denmark, and it's a short drama following a girl who has a terrifying experience at a school shooting. It's very intimate and a different approach to a school shooting than what we've seen before. And then we have Skate in LA by Stephen Rowe Griffiths, which is from the UK, and it's a skateboarding sports documentary which follows the skaters who are skating on Venice Beach.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So then onto our Trailblazer shorts. So we have 4 films from this programme going through, which are Phantom Pain, which again is one of the Audience Choice finalists that we have been mentioning again and again. Congratulations to Henry James, the filmmaker there, and the team. And this is all about grieving, isolation, and it's a lovely short. So I look forward to those of you who can see all of these films that you didn't get a chance to because you were watching specific programmes.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, congratulations to Trace by Jared Taylor Smith, who I think was also in the chat room, I'm not sure. Yeah, Jared Smith is in there. So congratulations to you and your team in Texas. This is a sci-fi action film.
And then we have Beyond the Blue, and I've also seen a note in the chat room from someone who is joining us.
Tanya.
Tanya is here.
Congratulations.
Yes. Congratulations, you will be moving into the network round, and this is a drama, mystery, thriller, crime set in the USA as well.
Fantastic. Then lastly, we have From Under the Bridge, When Bullies Become Trolls by Paul James Houghton, who I had the pleasure of talking with on the focus group. And there's more exciting things to come with this project. So do check it out and keep your eye on what Paul is up to. That was our Trailblazers.
So should we just take a quick look in the chat room here? So we've got Megan, who's the producer of Max Speed. And then who else is here? Thanks,
Mitchell.
guys. Yeah, Mitchell's here and
Juan.
Oh, great. So good to see so many people in the chat room.
Absolutely.
So, New Voices shorts. So we have REM or REM, directed by Jason M. Johnson. Again, a film that we've been mentioning over and over again throughout the week. So very well done for holding your position and getting through. We have The Only Fans by Matarik Shears. I'm probably saying her name wrong.
Martvarik. Yes,
Martvarik
Shears.
Sorry. This again is a film that you will have definitely noticed that poster. It's very neon and stands out, which is exactly what you're looking for. Then we also have Speaking, which was from the jury. They absolutely loved it and wanted to put it through. And this is a comedy, sci-fi, fantasy, absurd short. And the team absolutely loved it. So do go and check out these films. There are 2 programs. So we have a shorts program and also a features program on the Network Hub, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So you'll be able to choose if you either want to watch features or the shorts. So moving on to features then. So from the judges select features, we have Cafe Americano by Alex Schiniman, who is no stranger to the Lifter Festivals. He'll be joining us in a couple of weeks for the Hollywood First-Time Filmmakers Roundtable on our YouTube channel, and we'll be able to delve further into this film. But if you can't wait until then, you can go and watch it on the Network Hub.
Amazing. We also have Rattle Can, which is another one that we've mentioned by Alexander Ray Pimentel, a crime drama from the US about a street artist.
And then we have Max Steiner, which is a music film directed by Diana Feinsberg, and it follows the story of Max Steiner, who was a composer within Hollywood and created hundreds of scores that you will all know, and basically the birth of music within the industry.
And then another Hollywood tale. We have Dreaming Hollywood as our final Judges Select feature finalist.
Which you may have been seeing as one of the audience favourites as well, but it also scored very highly with the jury, hence why it's made it through on a jury selection.
And this is directed by Frank Martinez, a dark action comedy feature about psychotic drug dealers, cops, and social rejects.
Okay, then the final programme is the Trendsetter features. So we have got 3 more films left to announce. And the first one is What by Alec Lev, and this is a comedy film. It's shot in black and white, and it's not so silent comedy about a struggling deaf actor. Definitely go and check it out. And then we have The Earned Life, which is a new one, which we haven't seen in the festival at all throughout the weeks that we've been doing Roundups. So well done to Patrick Wazowski and Keziah Wazowski as well. This is a documentary biography from the USA.
And then last but not least,
Los Angeles.
What a one to end on.
Yeah, take it away.
A feature drama directed by Jesse Dvorak from the USA about 2 women who meet through a mystical phone call. Wow. Well, that wraps up the shorts and features that are going to be live on our Network Hub. In 9 minutes' time, you will see those pop up on the Network Hub. An email will also be sent to everybody on Monday, but you have until midnight on Thursday to watch any of these films that pique your interest. And from there, after that on Friday, we will be announcing winners, season award nominations, and Audience Choice Awards.
We will. So we'll be back roughly around the same time. So you have a week to watch those, as Claire said, and we cannot wait to be sitting here telling you who the winners are of the festival. Thank you to everyone who's joined us on today's stream and in the chat room. It's always such a pleasure when it's so buzzing. Happy network watching and enjoy the rest of Amsterdam and Paris liftoff. That's everything from us.
We'll see
Thank
you.